The other day was nearly a disaster. We can't just let that one go. I keep having flashes of that little girl nearly being killed.
We have to get on to it, and soon. Otherwise he'll just assume it's all done and dusted. It's not like it's the first time. He's been pretty well ignoring us for a month or so now. The other day could have ended up really, really bad. I want to make a time now to chat with him whenever you're free.
Well, he's better in the morning, so how about Saturday, around 10 a.m?
Well, who's going to tell him on Saturday, for about Saturday?
Guess I will. I'll line him up before I go to work.
Okay. I guess I can work on what we might say. Are you okay for me to have a go at the script stuff? I can show you what we got by, say, Friday.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Cool.
So, Tom, what have you got on at school today?
Not much.
Your dad and I would like to have a talk about what happened in the car the other day.
Why? We've already talked about it.
Look, I know we had a talk on the day that it happened, but we'd still like to get a few things sorted out.
What's there to sort out? She shouldn't have been on the road.
Can we meet at, say, 10 o'clock on Saturday?
No, I'll be surfing.
Well, what time will you be home? 11? Could we meet at 11?
Why do we have to do this? We've already talked about it. What kind of chat?
Now's not a good time to talk. How about you have a think about what you'd like to say in the meantime, and we can talk Saturday around 11. Does that suit you?
Yeah.
Good boy. Have a good day. You right there, Tom?
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom.
We have to do this. We've already talked about it.
Yeah, we have to. And I want to say it's really great that you can talk this through.
Well, how long's it going to take? We've got stuff to do,
Not
like
long.
homework and stuff.
Not long. And you know, one of the things we have in common here is helping you get your license. We're on the same page about that one.
Yeah, I want to get my license. So I don't have to have you two in the car telling me what to do all the time.
Well, yeah, you won't want us in the car forever. So, you know, this is about you becoming the best driver you can. We really hear you want to become an independent driver. We want that for you too. I want to start by telling you what your mum and I saw the other day. Now, we're going to need you to try and hear us out. You reckon you can do that?
Yeah.
Okay. We were heading into town, going into the 50 zone. I saw two cars coming down over the hill on the other side of the road. They looked to be speeding up as they saw the 80 zone ahead. Up ahead, there was a woman getting a little girl out. The little girl was over the white guy line on the side of the road.
That stupid woman. What sort of parent does that? She shouldn't be allowed to have kids.
Yeah, she was pretty silly.
No, she was an idiot. What was she doing getting a kid out like that? She shouldn't have been there.
But you're probably right. As I said, I think she's pretty
Look,
stupid.
you're going to make this out to be my fault. But if she wasn't there, you wouldn't be on my case about this.
Not really. Now, if you just let me finish what I'm saying, and then you can have your say. Okay. You right for me to go on?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened next was I said, Tom, brake, in about that time.
No, you didn't. You went, Tom, brake!
Okay. It's true. I did eventually raise my voice. I did end up yelling. And if I had my time over, I try not to do that. But first I went, Tom, brake. Then I went again, Tom, brake. And then as we got really close, I did yell, Tom, brake. So
You really yelled and freaked me out.
I did. I regret it got to that point. No one likes someone yelling at them. So your reaction to get angry was quite normal, really. But it's calmer now. And we just want to work this out so it doesn't happen again. What your mum and I want is to go over this so we can help you to become a better driver.
I don't want your help. I can drive. I've done 60 hours.
I know, Tom, and your driving's really improved.
I just want to finish describing what I saw, okay? So we were heading into town, coming into the 50 zone. I asked you to brake, you kept going. And in order to miss that girl, you swerved to the middle of the road. The two cars coming the other way had to go to the side of the road, and then you missed that girl by about 60 centimetres. Then we had the big
Yeah, but I missed her, Dad.
You did. Thank God for that.
Oh, get over it. Nothing happened.
Let me tell you what your mum and I want out of this conversation. Firstly, we want some acknowledgement from you about the seriousness of the other day. We also need your agreement that you do what we ask and that you'll drive more defensively in the future and stay
Dad, this
under...
is shit.
Tom, I can see that you'd rather not be here talking about this. And given what I see in you, your frustration about us bringing this up, I'm kind of wondering where that's going to leave us with your, driving lessons in the future.
What does that mean?
Well, we have to get this sorted before we take you on driving lessons again.
Why?
If you just listen, I was talking about you staying under the limit and basically keeping your passengers, helping them feel safe. See, overall, your mum and I, we're very pleased with the driving. The other day, though, was scary for us. Did you hear me when I asked for you to brake?
Yeah.
Well, how come you didn't slow down?
Because I thought I could get around them.
Tom, imagine if you hit that girl. You're still going at 60. You could have killed her.
Yeah, but I didn't, Dad, did I? I missed her.
Yes, you did. You were lucky.
Get over it! She's fine, nothing happened.
What do you think happened?
I took evasive action, that's what
Yeah,
happened.
you did. You swerved and you missed it. That was partly skill on your part, but probably a big dose of good luck as well.
So now you're saying I'm a shit driver?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Well, I've done 60 hours.
You're getting much better.
But there have been lots of times when you've been over the speed limit.
Well, what do you want me to do? Glue my eyes to the speedo?
Well, actually, I've noticed your mum often says slow down.
Yeah, well, you're both nagging me all the time. Do this, do that. You never shut up.
Look, Tom, I can see that you're getting...
It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. This is total shit.
Tom, pull yourself together. If you leave now, we are going to have this conversation another time. You are mature enough to handle this, mate.
I don't want to handle this.
Do you want to take a seat? Look, nobody likes other people talking to them about this kind of stuff. It's really hard to be on the receiving end of, others' views like this. You want to take a seat and we can, try and work it out? Thanks, mate. Let me recap our intentions. We really want to help you get your license. It means a lot to us. And we know that you care about other people and that you want the people that you're driving around with to feel safe. The other day, though, was a big problem. Your mum and I, we just didn't feel safe.
But no one got hurt.
No, they didn't. And thank God for that. But the fact remains that we were scared. Actually, I'd say more freaked out by what happened.
We were worried sick. You could have killed that girl.
You would have to carry that memory for the rest of your life. So this conversation, believe me, is a small price compared to that. Okay. Let's take it as a bit of a given that what happened the other day was largely the other woman's fault. She shouldn't have had a child on the road. And that at least a small part was mine. I say 10%. I shouldn't have yelled at you. I'm wondering, how big a slice of responsibility have you taken? Like in a pizza, how big a part is yours?
I don't know. Not big. Maybe a little. I mean, all of a sudden she was there and I had to miss her, so I swerved, and I didn't see the other cars until the last second. It was hectic.
It was hectic. So what could you have done differently?
Listen to you, I guess.
That's a start, Tom. Thank you. The other things we're wanting for you is that you drive a bit slower and that you respond immediately to what we say. So if we say brake or slow down, we just need you to do it straight away.
I know I should have braked, but it's really hard to concentrate if you're both talking to me all the time. You guys have got to sort that out. Stop talking when I'm driving.
Yeah, I can see that could be pretty distracting. So you'd like it if we didn't give so many instructions?
Yes, stop talking when I'm driving. I know what I'm doing. I'm a good driver.
Look, your dad and I can talk less, and we'll try. But the reality is, we're the licensed drivers in the car. It's our responsibility, and we need to know that you will listen when we give you an instruction.
Do you accept that?
Yeah.
Tom, I need to know that if I ask you to slow down, that you will do it immediately.
Okay.
Good. That'll do. Jenny. Well, Tom, I want to say it takes guts to actually talk this through. I'm really, really proud of you. I just want to wrap up what I think we've agreed about. So we've agreed that your mum and I will talk less unless it's dangerous or we want to say something encouraging. For your part, you told me that you could have done things differently if you listened to us or if you drove slower. And finally, I think we've agreed that you'll stay under the speed limit and keep in mind your passengers' safety. And on top of that, we'll support you and take you for more night drives. Tom, congratulations for negotiating this with us. It means a lot, mate.
Can I go now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you did a good job, Tom.
Thanks, mate. See you later.